You know, I've been getting asked the question, like, what is your channel about? People might see a bit of a theme, but it's very widespread. Like, what is the connection between self-improvement and survival and nature skills? How does that make any sense? Like, what's the bigger picture here? Well, I've been doing a lot of reflection on my own life and the channel's purpose, and I finally found the intersection of all these things I talk about. Topics from working out to meditation, to bushcraft, to journaling, to foraging, to positive thinking and spiritual health. It's about rewilding. From my youth, I loved walking barefoot in the dunes. I liked going on camping trips and hunting frogs. You know, I learned these survival skills from a novel called Hatchet. But at that early age, you know, it sparked something deep within me, but I sort of pushed that away and didn't really do anything with it. Instead, I got into skateboarding. Skateboarding was something that was just, it was super fun. It was so different than anything I've done before. And, you know, it helped me to just express who I am through my style, my trick selection, all of it. It became an outlet for creativity, for fun. After a few years though, I stopped skating as much, you know, university, jobs, more responsibilities. I just had to prioritize those. But, you know, it's always going to be a part of me, skateboarding, you know. I'm always going to be a skater. I just love shredding and cruising, and, you know, it's really a feeling like no other. At this point in my life, I was just like everybody else in the modern world. You know, I did all the unhealthy habits, you know, I was eating candy, drinking pop, using a lot of social media, playing a lot of video games, and, you know, I wasn't prioritizing my spiritual health. You know, I didn't have my life together. All these things, they were sort of taking away from me. They weren't helping me grow. Soon I found videos from Rob Greenfield and Chad Zieber, two really inspirational guys who showed me that there's this different way of living. And you know, it reminded me of just like how bad, how unhealthy my life was. And instead, I needed to try to spend more time in nature, connect more with the land, you know, connect more with that wild part of myself. I pushed away that wildness inside of me when I was younger, that urge to crawl on the ground like an animal. And you know, going barefoot, running around barefoot, you know, I had to gain that back. You know, they made me realize that there's this healthier lifestyle that I could be living, unlike the modern, normal life that society tells us to live. You know, I soon found myself in the local forests here, practicing some basic survival skills like firecraft, getting my first fires going, you know, learning some foraging skills, some shelter building skills, and just really getting out here and connecting with the land. In 2021, I actually started Barak Outdoors. You know, it was July 1st actually, so 1 year ago exactly. And you know, I wanted to make videos. I guess I'm just that weird guy who just wants to film and make videos and post them online. But, you know, I thought, hey, you know, I thought these things that I was learning was really interesting, really unique, and something that can really help other people. And so I was like, yo, let's document it, let's film these vids, and you know, see what happens. You see, the videos from season 1 on my channel, they were about exploration. It was trying to encapsulate my path of exploration. You know, trying out these new survival skills, going out into the wild, you know, moving more and stuff. But I kind of thought, hey, wait a sec, you know, all these survival vids, they can't really relate to that many people. That was the problem. You know? I make a video on like survival, but how many people would actually want to watch that video? And so I was reflecting on my life really, and just what exactly I was doing at the time. And what I was doing was I was really focusing on improving myself, self-improvement. And I thought, hey, you know, that's a perfect sort of theme that I can make my channel around. You know, self-improvement, trying to improve myself. I think that's something that can really relate to anybody and really help anybody who's watching my videos. And so I delved deep into that, talking about movement, talking about meditation, talking about all these different things, all these different topics. And I thought, yeah, those were great. But once again, that was season 2, right? Self-improvement. But I sort of felt like when I do a survival video, it seems way too out of line, right? It doesn't really fit in with self-improvement. And so there's something that was missing, something that I needed to sort of interrelate and weave everything together. And so because wilderness skills and nature skills is just really important to who I am, I can't just sideline that and just push for self-improvement. It sort of just puts me in a box that it's way too restricting. And so if I was to make survival videos and then a video on self-improvement, it just sort of confuses the audience. So I was like, I have to fix this up, So in the last couple weeks, I've been reflecting a lot, really deep reflecting on where I want to take this channel. And how can I relate survival, nature to self-improvement? Because there's people who are into survival but aren't into self-improvement. How can I get them on the other thing? And there's people who are on self-improvement and I want them to get more into nature and connecting with nature through survival skills. And so the answer that I came up with is rewilding. And so rewilding is this concept that I actually learned from Kenton Whitman from Rewilding University. He's a really legendary man, and you should definitely check him out. I'll put a link in the bio if you do want to. But rewilding to me is this shift in the way we live. The modern world offers us a lot of different things, from money to clothing, to these types of foods that you have to eat, and it really boxes us in, tells us that we need to depend on the modern society to be normal, to be to fit in. And so we sort of become dependent on society and sort of like an autopilot mode. And basically what rewilding is to step back from these things, because when you really think about it, when we're in the modern world, when we're indulging in all these different things that the world suggests is good for us, our physical health just deteriorates. The food that you eat is absolutely horrible, right? Processed foods, all this trash that we put into our bodies. Our mental health is ruined because we're always feeding ourselves with social media and looking at all these different things online. Our spiritual health is also pushed to the side and not actually important in this modern world. And so rewilding suggests that if we go and step away from all these things, we start going into nature more, we start learning and communing with the land, we start foraging and eating these wild foods, we start interacting with real people instead of online all the time. It allows us to just change our life. Rewilding is a fight against the society, the modern world, to take back our passion, our creativity, our joy. Now, I'm not here to copy and paste, everything that Kenton says on his channel. I think the way we approach rewilding is a lot different, as well as the way we present and teach and the way we film and all that is a lot different. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. I'm not copying his content. I think rewilding has just so much to cover that, we have these two channels that are a lot different, even though we're sort of talking about the same topic. I also do want to clarify that when I talk about rewilding, and when I'm making that the main theme of the channel, I do want to say that rewilding isn't an end goal. First off, rewilding is this continuous process. It's something that you can't just reach and once you reach rewilding, then you win in life. It's not really like that. This is continual process that is ongoing throughout our life. You can think of it as like a lifestyle. So for me, rewilding is a means to an end. It allows me to have this healthier body. It allows me to have a clearer mind, a stronger emotional state, so that I'm able to connect with God, able to connect with people better, able to connect with the land better. So with this channel, I plan to sort of focus on rewilding for this next season. I think we have 227 subscribers right now, and it's not that big of a community, but I do plan to keep growing the community and try to get more people to learn about what rewilding is about. In the future, I guess the longer term goal, I envision this community to be a very tight-knit tribe. Myself as the tribe leader, leading you all. Back when I was younger, I remember in class when the teachers would ask, what jobs do you want to do when you grow up? And one of the things that I would say is that I want to be a leader of a tribe. I would lead these people and just conquer like the deserts. I'd go into the jungles and I would lead my tribe members. And to be honest, I guess that's just a really wild thing to want to do. So I sort of pushed those desires away. But with this channel, with YouTube, I'm able to really express who I am and be the tribe leader, teach people and inspire, because the reach that I have with YouTube, the amount of people that I can interact with and talk to and communicate with is absolutely wild, and it's something that I really want to make the most of. As a tribe leader, I plan to lead a movement that brings people together across the globe and just have this shared focus in training our body, our mind, our spirit to reach this self-mastery as we forsake the modern needs, the modern society, all these things that it pushes against us. In the end, just come closer to God, come closer to nature and people. Now, it's a pretty big goal, I think. I think it's pretty wild, and at the same time, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there and just share my goals with you, my future vision for the channel. And even though it is pretty big, I think, let's just work towards it and let's just keep moving forward and see where we go from here. At the end of the day, YouTube is just a side hustle for me. It's a side little thing. It's super fun, but realizing that YouTube is a way that I can really connect with so many people across the globe and really teach and inspire and do all these things on YouTube, I think it's such an incredible thing that I can't take for granted, and I have to really use and take advantage of. And so we're just gonna have fun. We'll keep moving, keep making videos, and join me on the journey. Whether it's a call towards being closer to nature or finding out more about your inner self, adventure awaits. The natural world around us holds so many secrets that can be unleashed to enhance our lives. Learn survival skills to thrive in nature and commune with it. Awaken a deeper connection to your inner self. Not only do we present a natural and more sustainable lifestyle with less modern needs, we also push for a more active lifestyle where movement matters. Additionally, with meditation, journaling, and introspection, we seek to find our aptitudes, and in doing so, we can see the self and the world differently. This channel follows my odyssey, sharing what I find as important to help others on their own paths. My videos are focused on rewilding, involving self-improvement through survival, movement, and wellness practices, aimed at holistically improving the body, mind, and spirit. I hope to bring you entertaining videos, but most importantly, I hope they bring value to your life and help you see the world through a new lens. Thank you for watching this video. Truly humbled to have you here. This is the start of season 3, Rewilding, and welcome to the tribe. Oh my goodness. I heard some rustling and I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to get some sleep. There's definitely something out there. It kept coming closer, these massive footsteps.